Good morning, my friends. My name is Jolanta, and this morning I wanted to show you some stretches for your hips. This is usually a group of muscles that, as you will realize, it's quite tight and it regularly needs working on, as most of our movements really during the daytime does tighten those muscles, like too much sitting, too much walking, too much standing, too many aerobic exercises, hence the importance of working regularly on your hip muscles. So if we sit upright, we're just going to warm up and then we do some hip openers. So just sitting upright, that's William, he always joins me on my yoga mat. And we're going to start drawing the circles with your upper torso. So inhaling, coming forward, exhaling, going backwards. Try to keep the head in line with your spine. Inhale and then exhale. And now we're going to change the sides and do that the other way. Inhale coming forward, exhale going backwards. Two more times. Okay, so bringing the soles of your feet into Baddha Konasana, and it depends on your flexibility level, whether you would want to keep the heels close to your pelvis or maybe moving them away, that's fine too. Bring the palms underneath your knees, and you're going to rock from side to side. Few times. Try to keep your spine long and your shoulders relaxed. And now bring the right palm beside you and bring the left palm anywhere on your thigh and keep pressing it down. You can just roll the inside of your thigh out, almost as if you were just picking the flesh of your thigh and rolling it out. Two more breaths. And then we do that on the other side. One side may feel tighter than the other, then that's okay. Breathe. Wherever you feel the opening stretch or any sensation, just breathe into it. We're all different and we all will feel that in different places. Some of you may feel it in your inner thigh, groin, maybe lower back, and away in your hips. And then gently come up. Okay, and from here we're going to gently just flap the knees up and down. And in here, we're going to start drawing the circles. Again, inhale at the half of the circle, exhale at the other half of the circle. 3 more times. And we're going to change the direction here. Inhale and exhale. That's lovely. Come back to the center. If you can now, lengthening the spine. What helps me to come forward is actually if I open my feet like I was opening an interesting book. And in here, lengthening the whole of your spine, then exhale, walking the palms to as far as it's comfortable. If for some of you, you can go as far as that, that's okay. Maybe after a few breaths, you may be able to go a little bit further without straining, as long as you can breathe comfortably and you can remain a comfort in your pose. Deep breaths. Maybe after 2 more breaths, you can go a little bit further. And then gently walk the palms back up on the inhalation. Just fold the knees together. Wrap the left arm around the legs. Bring the right arm behind you. Lengthen in here. Exhale, twist. If your neck is okay, you can look over the right shoulder. If your neck isn't, you can just look to the side. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, but your spine long. And we're going to swap the sides. So wrap the right arm around the legs, keep the left arm behind you. Two more breaths in there. That's wonderful. Take the legs in front of you and roll your legs in and out. Okay, well, let's go to all fours. And we're going to take the knees apart from one another. You're going to bring your toes towards one another. And in here, move the palms a bit more forward. Start drawing the circles. Inhale, coming forward. You can exaggerate the circle by taking the hips from side to side. And then change the direction. Inhale, we come forward, go as far down as you can. Exhale, bring that bum down towards your heels. And then 2 more times. Come back to the center, and we're going to stretch out into the frog pose. So take your arms in front of you. You can press the chest down closer towards the ground and relax in here for a few moments. Breathe into your groin, into your inner thighs. Two more breaths. And then gently inhale, come up. And we're going to come to all fours. And you're going to draw circles with your knee. You're going to do 4 times one way. And then change the direction and start drawing the circles the other way. 2 more times. And then let's swap the legs. So inhale up, exhale down. 2 more times. And then change the direction. One more time. That's wonderful. Stepping the left foot forward, and you're going to bring both of the palms on the inside of the left foot. I'm just going to move so you can see me better. We're going to try to keep the inner part of the foot down on the floor, and we work with opening just the knee. So move the knee out to the side. If I raise myself up so you can hopefully see it. So the knee will go out, and you can either stay here supporting yourself on your palms, or you can lower yourself down towards your elbows and keep opening through that left knee. 4 more breaths. And come back up. We're going to change the side. Step your right foot forward. Now the inner part of the foot will remain down on the floor, so try not to lift the arch of the foot, but open the right knee out, either supporting yourself on your palms or lower yourself down onto your elbows. A few more breaths. And then gently come back up. Bring that knee down, and we're going to go into downward facing dog, tucking your toes under, coming into the dog, pressing the chest down towards the legs, and bending one knee, and then bending the other knee. A few more times. Roll the shoulders away from your ears. And from here, we're going to bring the right knee towards your face, and now open as you're inhaling. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Bring the foot down, and then the other knee will go up towards the face. Open, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more times. And then bring the foot down, press down into the dog, come onto your toes, bring the knees down, and then sitting in rock pose, rolling the shoulders one way, and then the other way. Okay, let's go into Gomukhasana. So, bringing the left knee on the top of the right one, and making sure that you're sitting evenly on both of the buttocks. You can move the feet a bit further away from you. If for whatever reason this is not possible, you can always keep that foot on the inside of the right knee or even on the outside. If you do have the ability of pressing the left knee down towards the right, then do so. We're just going to do the variation of Gomukhasana and take your arms out to the side. Let me just move. Lengthening through your spine, through your hips, and then coming forward and resting the palms down. And staying in here, breathing into your hip. Deep breaths. Anytime you want to wriggle your spine, lengthen and come forward a bit more, you can. Two more breaths, and then walk the palms back up. From here we're going still, lengthen the spine, twist towards the right, and then walk the palms to as far as they will go without lifting the left buttock off the floor. Three more breaths. Feel the lovely stretch in the whole of your spine and your hips. Walk the palms back up on the inhalation, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, walking the palms to as far as it's possible for you. And then come back up. We're going to change the cross of the legs now. So bring the right knee on the top of the left one and sitting evenly on both of your buttocks. Once more, lengthening through your hips. Inhale, open. Exhale, come forward. Deep breath. You may feel a stronger sensation on one side than the other, and that's normal. It just shows you how fundamentally different both parts of your body are. Maybe after a couple more breaths, you can wriggle your spine a bit more forward and deepen the posture. Find that edge where you know that this is it for you and stay in there. And then walk the palms back up. Again, lengthen the spine as you inhale, walk the palms to the side on the exhalation. Two more breaths. And then walk the palms back up, lengthen, twist to the other side. then walk the palms back up. Undo your legs, roll the legs in and out a few times. And the last posture we're going to do is King Pigeon. And two ways of going into King Pigeon, and the one new to yoga, and the one with hips that are very tight. You're going to bring your left knee forward, like so, and just slide the right leg behind you. And tilt the pelvis to one side, tilt the pelvis to the other side, and then bring it back to the center. So you can see the difference between tilting too much to one side, too much to the other. You can either stay in here, or lower yourself down onto your elbows, or if you can, lower your head down on your palms. If you want to do more advanced version, then you would move that foot up and then again rest the pelvis in here. And then letting, just relax wherever you are. Breathing, don't forget the breath. It's the very important tool you've got in here to work on releasing stress, tension, pains, discomfort. And because this is an intense pose, I want you to bring the attention to the sensations that are arising while you're in a pose. And after a while, those sensations will shift, change. So notice that shift and change. Notice when it happens, how it happens. Maybe then it will become a little bit easier. Maybe then you can go a little bit further. If not, that's okay where you are too. Deep breath, send the breath to the hip that you feel is stretching right now. And then gently coming back up, walk your arms to one side, come down, stay here for 2 more breaths. And then walk the palms back up, lengthen, walk them to the other side. And then come back up. And we're going to swap the sides. So again, either the right knee is going to come forward and we're going to slide the left leg back, or you're going to take that right foot up a bit higher and let the pelvis just relax, trying to go down as far as it's comfortable for you, relaxing in here. Once more, paying the attention to what's coming up for you this morning. We carry so much tension and stress in our hips, even the trauma from the early childhood. So it's very good to release that to some degree or other. Two more breaths. And then gently come up, lengthening, walking the arms to one side. And then coming up, walking the arms to the other side. And gently coming up into the back bend. And then coming out of the King Pigeon, and then roll your legs in and out. Doesn't it feel wonderful to have that freedom in your hips? Okay, my friends, to end, we can just sit with our legs crossed and we chant Om 3 times. Bring the palms at your heart center. You can close your eyes and then be aware of taking deep breaths, filling your lungs completely and then releasing it out. Breathing in and out through your nose. 2 more breaths, and after 2 breaths, join me in chanting. 1 more breath. And now inhaling. Just feel that internal vibration of the mantra. 2 more breaths. And you can open your eyes. Thank you for joining me, my friends. I hope you can join me tomorrow for another yoga practice. Namaste. Thank you. I thought my remote was working, it's not.